Hi everyone. We're gonna do collective tarot today. I don't have a theme. I kind of have a suspicion about what's going to come out today. But we're just gonna see whatever the ancestors and your guides want to bring forward at this time. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna see what needs to be done, what needs to be shared. I hope you're having a really, truly beautiful evening. And let's just see how today goes. We're going to start today with some tarot, and then we're going to pull some oracle cards. And I also just wanted to share with folks, if you missed my post, today is the 3-year anniversary of my business, which I'm really excited about. And let's just kind of hop right in. Yeah, let's just hop right in. Hi everyone, we're gonna get started right now on some collective tarot. We're gonna see whatever comes out. I'm specifically focusing on the ancestors and any guides that you have around you today. I've been getting a lot of heavy indigenous energy and just messages in general. So if that is your descent, you are likely going to be receiving these messages today from them. That's what it feels like. Like, it feels very familial. It feels very old. And it feels like they're trying to connect you to a part of your lineage that was potentially lost once upon a time. And it's like, I was mentioning this to my friend earlier today. It's like a spiritual inheritance that's going to be coming to you, especially if you are a healer and if you are the person in your family who is in charge of breaking your generational cycles. Then this is something that's coming to you right now. Like, it's not coming in a week, it's not coming in a month, it's coming to you right now. So if you're experiencing interesting dreams, if you are just feeling like your third eye has been more open, if you're feeling like your third eye has been more open than usual, then I would definitely make sure you're getting out in nature and grounding yourself. So let's pull a couple cards and see what's going on. I'm going to pull in 3. 3 seems like a really strong number today for some reason. You might be seeing things in 3. You might be experiencing dreams in 3s, or you've been seeing a lot of 333 or 33. Maybe you're 33 years old, but it just seems like a number. And I just keep hearing Trinity too. So whether or not you are religious, it doesn't really matter, but it could be something that is protecting you during this time. So we have 3 cards. Oh, this is interesting. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The second card that we have is the 2 of Cups in reverse. And then the third card to start us off, this is some really interesting energy, is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And what I'm really getting from this is, it's not blocked energy. It's almost like you've been spending a lot of your time breaking cycles, specifically around scarcity and around how you navigate with money, like how it shows up, how you feel around it, how you create it. Because I'm getting, for a lot of you, like, you might have been like, as maybe your grandparents were the first ones here, and then you were never taught really about money. Or even if your grandparents weren't the first ones here in the States, it's almost like you have a disconnect from money because you've had a long history of marginalization in your family line, and so you're doing all of the work, and your ancestors specifically, they're really old ones, like very, 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 very old, are coming around to help you with that. I am not doing questions today, but if you want specific tarot readings, you can check out my bio. I do also offer a texting one as well if you want like quick answers. So that's also available. I'm just delivering messages right now from ancestors and from any guides that need to come through. For anyone needing help right now, because it feels like spiritual help and generational cycles being broken. So if you have questions about that, you can definitely drop it below. And what I'm also getting specifically around money, because we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that you could have been a part of family that blocked your opportunities or like got in the way of them, or you could have been someone in your family where you made a majority of the money and you had to support your family, which is kind of like, in your ancestors' eyes, not how it was intended to be, not how they wanted it to be, not what you should have been doing. Like, you should have been enjoying your life as a kid, as a young adult. So I'm really getting that, like, you're seriously breaking a cycle around generational wealth, this scarcity, and opportunities that maybe were meant for you previously, but you weren't able to get to them because of this connection to your family, like your current family. And so you're getting a lot of spiritual gifts right now to help you with that. Like, I'm getting that you're getting like a lot of clairvoyance. You're getting some very interesting dreams. So again, if you are not writing down your dreams, which I'm hearing like you haven't been writing down your dreams, make sure you have a dream journal. Make sure you keep it by your bed. You can keep a glass of water near your bed for your ancestors. You can also have a glass of water with salt in it to keep any energies or unwanted thoughts or exes or people that you don't want in your dreams to come forward. Yeah, so like money could be something that you've thought about a lot recently, or it's been on your mind based on this transition. Like, you might be transitioning into a new career, you might be transitioning into a new hobby or a new practice, or you're being called to do that. And so you're the one person in the family who is actually carrying that torch forward and making that decision to move forward. So you've been reflecting on it a lot and whether or not it's the right thing for you. But your ancestors are saying yes, it's the right thing for you. It feels weird right now, but just keep charging forward, and make a decision about what you want, because we also have the Two of Pentacles out here. So you might be torn between two options even that could be equally beneficial for you. But right now they're saying you're not going to be able to do everything. So choose like one thing, or if you have 4 things, choose 2 things that you can fully commit to, but within that, choose one thing that you can like spend 80% of your time on, and then spend a little bit of time on the other project while you're continuing to grow your spiritual gifts. And let me know if this is resonating or if it's making sense. Feel free to drop questions. You can tap the screen to get some likes, so ensuring that these answers or messages get to the right people. And for this Ace of Pentacles, like, let's get some clarity around that, because I feel like maybe in the past I'm getting like you were distracted with something from your family that was keeping these new ideas, these new passions from coming into your life. So the ancestors are helping you right now to reignite the part of you that has peace and love to you too, that has been lost, which is also a part of them, right? And maybe you also need to be working with fire, because this is the Page of Wands, and Page of Wands is that fire energy. It's that passion, it's that growth, it's that newness. So if you haven't done a fire ceremony, or like worked with elements that are near to you that bring out that creative side of you, or that side that motivates you to do things, they're asking you to do that. But I'm getting heavy fire energy, and one of the things that you can do, because these ancestors are really old, they feel really indigenous, so you can actually do fire gazing. So you can meditate and look at a candle or look at a small flame and gaze into it and meditate on it and speak to them. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can speak to the fire, and one of the things that you want to do that's respectful to elements and that I always teach with ancestral practices as someone who is also indigenous is you always want to greet the fire with who you are, what your name is. You can say your family name if you know your family name. If you know your family name that is not your government name, I would also say that, just so that the energy recognizes you and you recognize the energy, and then speak to it as if you are talking to an ancestor, because they're saying like that's really a portal, which is kind of how, hi, greetings, which is kind of how like in Hoodoo, you know, we work with water element a lot, right? We do work with other elements, but water you will always find on our altars. Same with Santeria, like you'll find some sort of liquid on the altar. But work with fire. It feels like now it's time for you to ignite these passions and allow them to open your gifts, your clear gifts, so you can begin to move forward, because it feels like you've been in this hermit mode for a long time, and now it's time to like light shit on fire, right? Ignite your, I'm getting like your solar plexus. And even for some of you, like you may have had a very different diet up until this point, and it might be worth adding things that are a little bit more warming. Like in Ayurveda, like things that are warming are like peppers. Literally you can use warm water. Like nuts and things like that. You can even add honey. Look what's on the bottom. Look, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're manifesting a large amount of generational wealth, and these people are here to help usher you through these gates. Like it feels like a very clear, you gotta be kidding me. Yay, I'm glad it's resonating. And thank you so much for liking. Like the King of Pentacles just came out as we were talking about generational wealth. So you are welcoming in this energy. Like this is you. I'm getting that this is you. And right now, like maybe your family members or your friends or whoever's in your community may not be able to see you in this energy because you've kind of been hidden for a little while, and that was intentional because they want you to come out as like a phoenix. That's why I'm getting this like Page of Wands, this new fire energy that like arises from the ashes, and then you claim what's rightfully yours for you and your really old ancestors. So make sure that you are also getting out in nature. Like I'm just getting a lot of that. So if you are in a place where you can actually build a bonfire, or you can have fire out with you somewhere safely so we don't start fires, especially if you're in California or someplace dry, like do that for yourself so that you can connect. Let me see what that said. One second. All the earth in me grounded in these riches. Yes, Phoenix was my precious stage name. So cool. I love that. I love stage names too, by the way. Phoenix is such like a really cool name, right? Like rising from the ashes. Obviously this message is for you. And I don't know how long you've been like going on stage. Like maybe this is your new beginning or restarting it. You're totally welcome to share. I'm just so curious. And anybody else, if this is resonating, feel free to drop it below, like the screen. I really appreciate you all. It really helps get these messages out. But again, this is your energy, and they're saying like don't be afraid of this, right? Like you've already broken the scarcity mindset, and now it's receiving. Now they're like, it's time to receive, but we're going to do it with things that you love, like things that you feel wildly excited about that bring you joy. Because the one thing I'm also getting is that in the past where you've had these opportunities that were blocked, it was also because you had to do stuff that you didn't like. Before then, it was my full-time job. Yeah, maybe it's gonna become your full-time job again. Like, who knows, right? Like, there's always a reason it comes back. Hi, Azure. But you could have been distracted before because you were too busy taking care of other people, which was never your responsibility to do. And so your ancestors are here literally, like, I feel them, like, I'm hot. Like, I'm really hot, like, physically hot. So this feels like they're igniting fire in you. Like, and I don't get very hot often, and I feel like hot and sweaty and awkwardly uncomfortable. For a person who is new in their spiritual gifts and knowledge, where would you advise to start? Yeah, so I actually have a reading about this on YouTube if you want to check it out. But if you're new to your spiritual journey, I always say start with meditating, and then you can call in your ancestors just verbally, or you can write it. You can write, reveal to me what my spiritual gifts are, reveal to me how I begin using my clairs, reveal to me who's there. Just get ready. Depending on how you communicate with them, you might find out you have some new gifts. I have felt the heaviness of them trying to break through. Thank you for being a channel. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes it can feel really heavy and very energetic as they're starting to come into like your life, because it feels like a lot of them. Like it almost feels like if you imagine like some sort of initiation, like they're giving me visions of like way back of like people being paraded in, and they're like, you did it, you know, kind of thing, and they're here to just push you forward, right? Like clothe you in your new wardrobe, help you receive this new wealth, help you move forward with fire, like be the phoenix, rise out of the ashes, like claim this path. Of course, thank you so much. Of course, you are so welcome. So let's pull a couple more cards. Yeah, my head is like bazing, like it's like a full antenna. As a Numa 2 spirit person, yes, we have once celebrated. Yeah. Yeah, we were once celebrated. Yeah. So, okay. So this is in perfect alignment. So my friend today kept singing, it's not Celebrate Good Times. It's another song that had Celebrate in it. So you might be new to celebrating your wins, right? Like you may not have been able to do that before, or you may not even had like people around you to celebrate with. Like that's all changing right now. And so Spirit's saying, don't even worry about it. Like you're gonna have so many fucking accomplishments and so many parties for yourself that it's like you're fine. So right now, be in the energy of celebrating how far you've come, because it's just a beautiful time, right? Like, and even for myself, I forgot at first that today was my 3-year business anniversary. And then Spirit led me to it as I was looking through documents today. So be sure to celebrate how far you've come and resurrect things that you love to do, that you enjoy, because it's time. Yeah, like, thank you so much. Look, we have Judgment on the bottom. Oh my gosh. We have the Empress, right? Like, this is you. This is you. Like, I'm getting that Spirit and your ancestors on the other side have literally called judgment, weighed the scales in your family, and decided that you are the one to inherit everything. So now is the time. Like, the doors are open. Yeah, the door. Yeah. See? It's right here. Like, this is you. This is the creator of like so much goodness, so much life, so much happiness, so much ground. Like, look how chill they are. They're just chilling there, looking all united with like their crown. Like this is your energy. So they're saying like you have nothing to worry about, and they're saying literally gaze into the fire and we will gaze back at you. Like that's what I'm hearing so strong. Like they love you. Like they truly love you. And I'm getting that maybe throughout your life, people haven't even told you they love you, but there are people who love you and your ancestors love you. And these are folks who may not have introduced themselves yet, but they are there and they're waiting for you. Literally just over and over, gaze into the fire and we're going to gaze back at you. Like you, as someone who uses their clairs a lot and is probably very empathetic like yourself, like you're going to feel that gaze. You're going to feel that energy, and it's going to fill you up. Yeah, you're hot too. No, I'm literally so hot. Like this energy, like if I can, yeah, look at this. Like no more struggle. Like you're done. Like you're done. Like, what does that feel like? Even hearing that, like, if you say it to yourself, because I obviously can't hear you, but like, receive it. Like, say, I'm done. Like, I did it. I'm done. like you fucking made it. Like, my back is like sweating, and I feel, yes, claim it. Like, I feel a palm on my back, like almost like when ancestors lay their hands on you, like that's what it feels like. And there's a lot of drumming, like a lot of like heart upbeat kind of drumming, like welcoming in this new stuff. My solar plexus released itself, like weight was lifted. Yeah, right? They're like, you're free now. Like, you're free to fly. There is no more struggle for you. So continue to claim that, because you worked so fucking hard for it. Like, I literally, like, yeah, you're fucking dope. Like, there's someone's ancestor that's not as far back, but that, like, you worked so fucking hard for it. It's a masculine person, and they're just like, they're cheering you on so hard. Like, so talk to your ancestors, connect with them, because they're dope as fuck, whoever you are. And they just feel so indigenous, and the energy has been indigenous today. And like, you know, I was talking to my ancestors on the other side, and they're like, it's time for another gem, like, on my teeth, because I have one, and it's a part of who I am and what I celebrate about myself and my own lineage. So, like, go get yourself something nice that, like, represents how far you've come, like, whatever that means to you. And I remember when I got divorced, like, I ended up getting myself new jewelry because I was like, you know, people, you get jewelry when you get married, and then you get jack shit when you're divorced, and people, like, treat you, yes, it's collective, and then people kind of treat you like you have a disease, and they're like, ugh, you're divorced. But I was like, I'm divorced and I have great jewelry, so yes, thank you. So it's like, they're saying, like, mark this as, like, a time for yourself to celebrate you. Like, and I'm getting, like, some of you, because of this fire energy, like, my legs are sweating so bad, like, they're stuck to the chair. Like, because of this fire energy, like, I'm getting, like, even fire like stones, right? Like, stones that represent fire. You can use red jasper. Some of you are, like, very shamanic, so red jasper is going to be really great for you. Amber, I'm getting a lot of amber for most of you. Like, if you don't have amber on your altar, look at this. You can't even make this up. Well, let me look at these comments. I got my car, wedding, money, and the vacuum cleaner. I love that. Yeah. I bought myself jewelry when I gave birth. Yeah. Like they're saying, like, you don't have to just get gifts for yourself during, I was waiting for him to show up. During, like, more colonial times of life, right? Like, when you get married, or when you're like, you know what I mean? Like, the classic milestones, they're saying, like, no, like, go get you a really cool piece of fucking amber because you just broke a cycle, and we're trying to talk to you as well, and amber is a part of who you are, right? Or get yourself some jade, or get yourself some turquoise, but, like, go to people who it, like, comes from, your people, right? So they're saying, like, connect more with, like, what you are buying, and celebrate who you are deep down, because it's time. Like, you're done. Like, you're done. The past is gone. You went through the portal, you slammed the door, and they're, like, standing in front of the door, like, that shit ain't gonna open. So if anybody comes a knocking, it's like, they're gonna fucking get them. But you literally have the full card at the bottom. Like, this is a new, I want to cuss so bad all day today. I don't know why, but this is a new ass journey for you. Like, this is you beginning everything that you've ever wanted to bring, or, like, begin. And I'm really getting, like, I don't know what it is, but this flower right here that they're holding, like, this feels ancestral, right? Like, you're planting, I don't know if you can see it, but the Fool, thank you so much. But the Fool has this, like, flower in their hand, and you are planting new seeds, new lineage for yourself. Like, that's what it feels like. And even, like, garden. Like, I know that seems weird, but, like, if you don't have plants, if you don't garden, go garden, get some seeds and just fucking plant it. As, like, I'm starting over. You know what they're showing me right now is Krista from Fern Gully. Like, you know how they can, like, make plants grow, and they, like, do the thing, and, like, they're like, you can literally make magic with your hands. I love sunflowers. I literally planted sunflowers. I love that was there. But, like, you can make stuff grow. So connect with that. Like, you are way more powerful than you think. And so that's why this really old lineage is stepping forward to help you remember who you are. All I hear is Lion King now, but like more so like remember who you are. Like, it's very deep. Like, remember who you are. Like, they're like, all of them are saying it at the same time. Very chanty, very drummy, very hot. Like, it's very hot. So just keep going. Let's see if anything else wants to come out, and then we're gonna grab some oracle cards. And again, let me know if this is resonating. Let me know if you have questions. Yeah, so this card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So what I'm getting from this card specifically, thank you so much for liking the live and dropping those emojis. You planted a garden this year. See how perfect. Like, you're gonna reap everything you sow. Like, I fucking love that. What I'm getting is, in the past, like, you've had to stay really dedicated even if it wasn't for you. And so they cleared the way, and you cleared the way, so you don't have to be so stagnant anymore. Like, you can actually do the fun shit that you want to do rather than doing stuff that you've been told that you have to do, right? They're like, that shit's done. like I just keep getting like, it's done. Believe it's done, right? So let's get one more card. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to be shared. This was such a cool reading. I'm so excited for you all. And my head is on fire. So, if any of you have amethyst, like, meditate with it, but specifically for your crown chakra. Like, it's very open. Like, I'm seeing like a lot of light, a lot of beaming up. So they're heavily connecting with you. And one of the things you can do is, what I do is, I will actually put amethyst on my third eye and meditate like that and lay down. And sometimes you can actually put it on the top of your head, put one hand on the earth and the other one on like your belly or your chest, and have amethyst there, and it's just like zing. Like, it's really fun. I love that kind of stuff. So maybe that's a practice that you can do for yourself. Leaving my conventional job to be the artist I was born to be. Yay! I'm so excited for you. Selenite is my crown stone. Yeah, selenite's dope. Selenite, you can also like, it boosts any sort of other stone. So it's like, I love keeping selenite around, because if I'm like, okay, I need extra protection, I'm gonna back up my black tourmaline or my obsidian with my selenite, and it's like this huge shield. I love selenite so much. I mess around in the water too much, so I don't always wear it. I'm learning so much from you. I appreciate this. Oh yay, that makes me so happy. It helps cleanse my field of love as well. Yeah, completely. Also, I wanted to share with you, and then I'll share these two cards. If you haven't seen my post yet today, for the celebration of my 3 years of being in business and doing generational healing, I opened a chat on Discord. So it's brand new. The link is in my bio. So I highly recommend all of you go over and join. I'm going to be dropping in there every once in a while, but I really just wanted a fun place for us to like meet and chat and like share advice. And I also added like an app for anime and an app for streaming music. I don't really know how to use Discord, but I kind of like it. And I'm going to be dropping like, thank you so much. And I'm going to be dropping other like fun programs in there along the way. And just sharing updates, and if I get any messages that are specific to that group, I'll send it there, and I'll also let you know when I'm going live and things like that. Like, I just felt like it would be really cool to just be in one space. And if anybody plays video games, like, we could like talk about that too. Like, I'm so open. But it is there. The link is in my bio, so I highly recommend you all join. And if for some reason you miss any of my tarot readings on here, I do post them on my YouTube. So once this is done, I'll probably post it tomorrow on my YouTube. If at any point you want to rewatch it, or if you want to go back and learn anything, or if you want to share it with someone who you feel like it might resonate with, that is going to be available to you. Look at this. So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So again, like same energy. I feel like this is being reiterated. Yay, I'm so glad you're looking forward to it. And please do introduce yourself. I put like a little thing in the beginning for people to introduce themselves, and I feel like I'm always the first one to be like, hey, hi. So like please do introduce yourself. I will also be dropping in there. But this is also showing me that the people who have caused chaos in your life before, yeah, the people who have caused chaos in your life before, they're gone. They're gone. You don't even have to worry about them, like, whatsoever. And even if they come towards you, if they're family members, if they're friends, if they're like old acquaintances, these ancestors got your back so hard that they're gonna just bump them the fuck up. Like, they're just gonna be like, no, get out of here. And if you ever feel like you need extra protection, these ancestors are going to be the ones to call to. I would specifically, for you people who are in here, specifically call to your ancestors of the fire. Like, you can say it like that and do your fire gazing, because it seems very specific to who you all are in here. Okay, that was the question I was thinking. Okay, cool. Let me know if you want me to clear up anything else. It's family, adopted family. I still grieve. That's my current challenge. Yeah, grieving right now also is very heavy with the Pisces energy that's kind of like floating around. I've been grieving almost every single day at the water, because like we're letting go of stuff that just needs to leave our body, and redefining what family looks like right now. To be honest, like, it's the year of creating new families. So just be really gentle with yourself. Ask these ancestors to help you. Yay, you heard exactly what you needed. And you know, hi wisdom. But I also wanted to say that grief has been coming up a lot, and we were talking about this, and some herbs that you can drink. Rose and mint are going to be really great. Oregano is going to be really great. And one of my favorite, because these ancestors are like very indigenous, like I would drink lemongrass. Hi, we talk about it all the time. I met the first part of my lineage on the other side, like drinking lemongrass and standing under an ayahuasca pyramid and being surrounded by the plant itself. And what's great also, if you want to drink lemongrass every single day, it's so good for your system. It's also like cold and flu season right now, so it's going to keep you healthy. If you are susceptible to depression, PTSD, anxiety, it's going to help with that. It's a very brightening grass. I recommend drinking it fresh if you can. A lot of times you can find them at Asian markets, or like Mexican markets as well sometimes will grow it, but otherwise the dry version is perfectly fine. But steep it overnight and drink it. It's really going to help you. Add in some rose for that love. Work with rose quartz. That amber is going to be really great for you as well, so you can call in the ancestors to help you. But these people who were around you before, they're gone, they're done. Like, they can't touch you anymore. And the ancestors are also acknowledging that, like, they know what you went through. And they're sorry for that, and that is why they're welcoming you so big right now. And they've been wanting to come through and tell you that and say congratulations. Yay, you have a lemongrass and rosehip tea. Yeah, drink it. You can even keep it on your altar or meditate and speak to it before you drink it. Is going to be really great for you as well. But laying on the earth is going to be awesome. I have been preparing to like get my body ready to receive another child, because I lost a child in the past, and laying on the ground really helped me connect with their spirit, because I never was able to say goodbye. And so if you are grieving anything, I'll ask the earth to take the energy from your body, to release it. Like, really imagine that energy, whatever color you want to, coming from your heart, or coming from your heart or from your body, wherever it is, or from your whole body, just going into the earth, and just ask them to just like help carry it away. Ask your ancestors to help carry it away, so you can call in something else. If you can do it in the sun, it's going to be even better. You know, if you work with any deities that are Egyptian. Like you can ask for Ra's help. Isis, you can ask their help as well. Osiris, who is of fertility, and it doesn't have to be like of birth, it could just be of something new that you're trying to bring forward. So I highly recommend doing that as well. I too have felt that on my skin. Thank you for sharing and helping us heal. Yeah, I'm always here to help you heal. It's one of my weird gifts. And I love it so much. And people are like, don't you ever get tired of it? No, never. I'm like a true medicine woman through and through. Like, it's been a part of me. It always has been in every lifetime. And the other card that I wanted to share is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is really telling me that you don't have to be in the same energy of having to rush through life anymore. And they're saying that you're stepping into this energy of really having peace and being intentional and being aligned with nature, right? Like, nature doesn't rush ever. Maybe things grow fast to our eyes because like we're constantly moving fast, or like, you know, like we think things go slow. I don't know. But they're saying like you can reunite with nature because it's going to show you the way, which is why fire gazing is going to be so important. Yeah, becoming fully present, right? Like, and even like, because I've been grieving, and if some of you have been grieving, I've been going outside. I cried and I looked at it when I looked at a spider. It was the weirdest thing. Like, because I've been trying to connect and be more present, and I cried when I saw a deer. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So the energy right now is open. Like, your ancestors are like, see through different eyes, like see through a different energy, so you can call in what you want from a place of love, and you don't have to be in this quick, fast moving energy. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, see through, you know what I'm getting, you know, from Avatar, how they say, I see you. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Like, see you and see other people and see nature, because it's so needed right now as healers and as people a part of this world. I have a hard time crying. I wish it was easier. Yeah, you know, it just comes with safety, right? And I feel like most of the time we feel safe in nature depending on where we are. So I think that's why they really want to connect with you. And have your reveal practice again, like, right? Like, how can I release my element of water, right? Like, how can I release it? Like, how can I connect with it? And sometimes even if you sit in water, it can help you cry, because you start to feel the moisture. And for myself, sometimes if I know I'm like really fighting my tears because I'm just trying to numb out because the experience was just too traumatic, like, I will intentionally change the music that I'm listening to so I can be in a deep meditative state and allow it to just come out, because I have to let my mind go so my heart can come forward. And sometimes that usually helps me. Tips on connecting with your ancestors when you don't have much into about your lineage. Yeah, so you don't need to know anything about your lineage when it comes to connecting with your ancestors, because I've shared this on some other YouTubes. Your ancestors will come from every which direction. So they can come from different lifetimes. They could come from different parts of your family that you've never met before. If you're like myself, like a new musician, like ancestors that were musicians and artists and models and everything have been coming to help me that I've never met before. So I think really putting a place in your space where they can come to visit you, like an altar with water, or like having all of the elements there, just talking to them out loud and meditating, but also saying out loud that you allow them in your space, but say that you, hi, yay, I'm so glad to see you. Say that you are allowing them into your space, but you're allowing those of the highest vibrational light and frequency to come in to be with you. Because as I shared on the last live, I've welcomed in like way too many generations of my ancestors, and they got stuck in my stomach. So just as you're beginning your journey, make sure you call in the ones that are high frequency. And you can also say like you are accepting anybody that you don't know that are here to help you on your journey and have high vibrational, are of the highest light, and are here for your highest good and the highest good of humanity. So you can just start talking with that. But the biggest thing about working with your ancestors is that you stay committed and that you are repetitive with it. For me, I always like do rituals for my ancestors on Sunday. Sunday is like the day of the sun, right? The day of Ra. And so I always like light a candle for them. I do an offering to the water. I speak to them. I clear my altar. You know, I pray in whatever way praying it like is like represents me. I like fishing, so I go alone. Yeah, fishing, like connecting, right? Like that's also very ancestral. And it like I'm getting visions of like because I love Polynesia, like how they would fish with nets. And it was also something where they worked together as a community to feed the village, right? And so fishing and connecting with nature and being in that nourishment and even the patience of fishing can really ground you and make you be present, because you're not out there on like a motorboat just me, like you're out there peacefully sitting and waiting for the fish, right? So it's a very intentional practice. Yay, I'm so glad that this is all resonating with you, and I appreciate you all doing the likes. And this last card before I get into the oracle deck, again, making decisions. So this card to me, because it has the energy of swords and you're moving away from this really chaotic, busy energy of the mind, is really allowing your intuition to come forward and allowing your ancestors to come forward now. So you don't have to make these decisions alone by yourself anymore. Like they're here to help you and guide you. There will be moments on your journey where they're gonna be like, okay, you can't rely on us forever, we've given you enough signs. But right now I'm feeling like many of you are in a transitional stage of like getting to the point where you're gonna be able to receive messages and see the future, right? Being a seer like myself, you're moving into that energy. But they're saying like use your intuition now to guide you everywhere with every decision. Like, and they're not saying it just it doesn't have to be just spiritual. Like if you're like, what should I eat today? Use your intuition. Your body and your intuition are going to tell you first, like what it needs, right? You're like, and I'm getting like, even with ancestors, like these specific indigenous ones, like they went with what was available from nature, right? So pay attention to what you are eating, because I'm getting also that some of you may eat a little bit more processed. And so they don't want you to eat like that, because they need you to have a clear body and clear mind so you can receive their messages. You're so welcome. I use my intuition when I go food shopping. Yeah, exactly. I like to call it for my clients, especially when they are looking at plants, or you know, sometimes I have them go to farmers market. Intuitive herbalism is what I like to call it, because you're picking things based on your intuition and what is calling to you. And then, you know, what's really great about that is that you can really tap into the parts of you that are more connected with nature, right? Like you see animals and they always know what to eat and what not to eat. And one time I had, you know, this is a good example of, I had these blueberries and I ate one and I was like, something is off. And I like will see if I will let my dogs like smell it to see if they are feeling the same. And most of the time they'll turn away, right? Because they know that there's something that's not right in there. So you get to tap into this energy within you that is innate to you, innate to your ancestors, and how they also picked, right? Because they had to learn what was okay to eat and what wasn't okay to eat. And it wasn't just a trial and error. It was like, I'm going to watch nature and see what they eat so I can use my own intuition if nature isn't here as well, right? So it's the same kind of thing, like no longer having to do this. I use my intuition when I go food shopping. Yeah, like so perfect, right? Like so freaking perfect. And that's why I love, like, if you have access to farmers market, I know there's a lot of food deserts. If you can go to them, I highly recommend it. I go once a week and I don't even get a lot of food because we don't need as much food as we think we need. And I get like my fruits and my veggies, and then I have my rice here water and, you know, my beans, because I love me some beans, and like lentils and things like that. And I keep it simple as someone who is vegan, but use your intuition, because the more that you have that clear mind, you have that clear body, you have that clear energy, the messages from your ancestors are going to be able to get to you more easily. And as a reminder, the ancestors are very much so earth energy. So the closer that you eat to the earth, the closer that you have food that has been not manipulated, it's going to connect you to them directly. So let's get some oracle cards. We're gonna do the water cards. I keep calling them mermaid cards, and then I realize they're not mermaids. They weren't mermaids at all, but I pretend like they're mermaids because I love mermaids. So let's see what messages we can end on today. And again, if this is resonating with you, thank you so much for being here and just receiving these messages. Again, join the Discord. I announced that earlier. The link is in my bio. We're just going to be having fun in there and hanging out and just having a community that, you know, is safe to be ourselves in and ask questions directly. I'm going to do my best to be in there. As I mentioned before, I am going to be doing some legal stuff over the next week or so. So yeah, mermaids. I won't be in there as much, but I want you to all connect with each other. Yay, you're going to be on the Discord. I'm so excited. And please share whatever your big 3 is in astrology. If you don't know, I highly recommend you do it. Just Google, like, put in, like, what are my 3 signs? Like, just drop them in, even if you don't know anything about it, or drop your birthday and I'm sure someone will help you with it. So the first card, this came up in the last reading, Eyes of the Ocean. So the eyes of the ocean see into the secrets of life. They gaze into our souls and reveal the truth and meaning of life, right? So triple Sag, what the fuck? That's a lot of fire. No wonder. Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Cool. I'm a Sagittarius, Leo rising, and an Aquarius moon. And like all my friends are Tauruses. And I just love so much energy. How the fuck are you all Sagittarius? Are you okay? No, just kidding. Aquarius, Cancer, Cancer. I love that. You're such a humanitarian, but do you feel like you're always in like a loving stage, like your heart is always open? I'm just curious because you have the double Cancer. Libra, Capricorn, Sag. That's a cool balance. Real, like, grounded I'm feeling. Yeah, triple Sag, right? That's my face. I'm like, I am a Leo rising, but like, I can't imagine 3 times my my sun sign. I would be a handful. I'm already a handful. But this card is just further confirmation about the fire gazing, right? Like it literally says gaze into our souls. So this is time for you to like connect with the elements and be in the moment. This also is giving me the fishing vibes as well, like being in water and gazing into the water. So maybe that's something that you can do. Whoever said that they fish, it's your name started with a R, Robert or Roberta, one of those. Right? All these great freaking combinations. Pisces, Libra, Leo rising, fun. Oh, so this is your season. You've got some serious justice going on. No wonder you have a lot of growth and messages coming through, especially from the last time we were all talking. And Leo rising, just like meant to be a star, right? I love that energy. And I had also mentioned, because you missed the first part of the tarot reading, I'm going to post it on YouTube like I usually do, so feel free to watch it over there, ask questions, and feel free to ask things in the Discord. It literally opened today, so feel free to join it as well. I'm just so excited to connect with you all. So let's get 2 more cards. Oh wow, some of these cards are like, wow. Those just came right out. Some of these cards are like wild, also from last time. Which makes sense because a lot of you were here on the last one. I just looked. I'm Sag, Gemini, fun, and Virgo, not sure what all that means. So you got that fire, Gemini. So I was just saying, I actually really like Geminis. And I know people say like, oh, they're very like dualistic and all those things. I think they're the coolest fucking energies out there. And Virgos, yeah, very earthy, that's actually a really good balance of all the elements. My son's a Gemini. I love that. Geminis are so cool. They're sweet in a very quirky way. Like they're very, very quirky humans. Yeah, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So the first card we actually got 4 cards, is tap into your inner wisdom and navigate life's depth with grace and majesty. So this is that royalty. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, how we were talking about your ancestors really welcoming you in. Like it feels like a big like literally, like now I'm seeing Aladdin, you know, like make way for Prince Ali, even though it was like they made all of that stuff come to life. It was almost like that kind of vibe of like that majesty feeling, right? And being the beautiful energy that you are and allowing it to shine. Hi, Moss. We love our gems, and we just stepped into Libra season. Yeah, so much justice is being served right now. Like you can see it all over the news. And like, yeah, Libra season is just wild. It's like, I love Libra. I love all the seasons, but I love Leo season. What did I say? Libra season. They're both L's. Just give me a second. So let me do this next one. It's try to remember that true strength comes from within. Yeah. So again, I feel like this is where that fire energy is coming from, and remembering who you are, as we talked about earlier, right? It's from you. You created all of this. You started this new journey. You made it through the portal. The past is done. Like it's gone. So as you move forward, you are the creator of your reality. And I just keep thinking of the Little Mermaid with this, and how, you know, they can like make the wave do things, and remembering that you, sorry, there's a spirit in here. You I knew it. I don't know who it's for. It's probably for me. They're always zipping around today. Now they're talking. Anyways, let's get back to this. You are the creator of your reality, so never be afraid to create the life that you want to see. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, fun. So many Sagittarius, Leo combinations in here, and Aries. You're all like fired. Are you okay? No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Libra. I'm thinking of starting a lot to really solidify my transformation stage. I love that. I was just thinking about that, especially when I go back to Miami, because of the community that I had connected with there. Oh, I thought you were talking about getting locks. A local journey. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. A local, I kept feeling something over your shoulder. Yeah, there's definitely something in here for sure. Yeah, wisdom. I literally was like, wisdom's in here. It always happens. I'm a Sag, but I have no idea what else. Yeah, you can actually Google it and put in your birthday, and then see your big 3, your sun sign, which would be your Sagittarius, your moon, and your rising. So you can Google that. Yeah, like we can totally figure that out. I quit. Most of the time I'm okay. Yeah. Just stopping by to tell you I love and appreciate what you do. Save one, save. Oh, you're the sweetest. Y'all are so sweet. I did, in fact, mean, okay. 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 I was like, I'm so confused. I don't know if I'm reading this correctly. The weapons may form, but do my prophets no harm, protection placed by the Lord in me. Absolutely. Someone is looking at us like they're watching TV. Oh, 10,000%. I'm like, I cleared the energy, but like, I don't know. Oh, Lord. So let's do these last 2 cards. Who knows if there's something else. I'm gonna figure out who they are. It's an old ancestor. It's one of mine, because I was connecting with my ancestors from Tenochtitlan today. So Those ones who were, yeah. Anyways, Echoes of Atlantis. Embrace rebirth and transformation, knowing that every ending is a new beginning. This goes along with your Fool card that you had earlier. My third eye is pulsing. Bruh. All of us in one fucking space right now. Please all join the Discord so we can all just third eye it up and have a party. And figure out who these spirits are. I'm gonna know in 2 seconds. Sorry. It has to be someone I know because they're tickling my neck. So fucking distracting. So embrace your new beginning. Yes, Moss. So I started a Discord today for celebrating 3 years of being in business. So please go join. Would love to have you there. If any of you don't know Moss, they're one of my really good friends. Same with Wisdom, same with Azure. They also, like, Moss makes music and has done some of my photography in the past, and is just a really beautiful soul. Same with Wisdom. Wisdom is an artist. Azure is a doula and just an amazing healer. She knows everything about everything. The last card is Sunken Treasure. Discover hidden riches within yourself and trust that abundance flows where intention goes. This is amazing, right? How are we gonna end on a fucking treasure chest, right? Like, does this not line up with all the generational wealth that we've been talking about? Yes, there's a Discord. So much wisdom. You're so sweet. Also, no pun intended. Don't tempt me with a good time. Y'all are funny. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you all receive it. I'm so happy to be here. And if it resonates with you, I also have my Cash App on there. There's no pressure. I just put it up there. It helps me keep things free for as long as I can. I make no promises. Y'all are funny. This is why you need to be in the Discord. All of you, all 13 of you, just go join. The link is in my bio. I'm going to be offering a class coming up soon that's actually going to be free. And it's all about manifestation. And I'm just really excited about it because anybody can be there, and it's all about becoming your own muse and creating the life that you want for yourself so we can all go and create change. So again, if this resonated with you, let me know. Feel free to drop some likes. Y'all are still having conversations. This is like the funniest thing. I'm super, super excited to meet you all, and maybe sometime we can all join on a Zoom or a call or whatever and just do weird things. Yeah. So I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of hugs. I can't wait to see you all. I'm glad that you received these messages from your ancestors. I'm going to go talk to the spirit in that room right now. They're probably like, hey, you've been on the live too long. You're supposed to wake up at 4:30 a.m. Oh, what? We have to celebrate that. Hold on. Y'all are typing so fast. Yeah, I know Discord can be a little tricky. Yeah, I just dropped the Zoom link normally in there. Just published my first ebook also. Yay! That's so exciting. Yes, I can't wait to watch the beginning on YouTube tomorrow and join the Discord. Yay! I'm so happy for you. That is amazing. Yeah, this group can also be like a great place for you to share like whatever you want. Like my plan for when we actually start manifesting the muse in you, which is going to be an actual subscription plan where we can learn together. We can like all help with that and help promote and help look at each other's content and just cheer each other on. But in the meantime, we have the Discord. It's free. Just let's all just hang out and do whatever. Be respectful. Check it out. It's a book of poetry. No way. I love poetry. I'm a poet and I write all the time. Thank you for the congratulations joining as soon as we got. Heck yes. Congrats. Yes. You all are so sweet. All right. That is it for me. I'm going to go get some rest, actually check on my dogs and then, talk to the spirit. I'm a published poet writer as well. See, I knew we were all tribe. I have one more question. Do you all play video games? Or like video games? I know on the last call, which I don't know if you all were there, but we talked about all going to a music festival. Sweet dreams, Little Mermaid. Oh, you're so sweet. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, yay. Yay. So many games. Maybe we can all connect. I don't know how it works, but we can figure it out, right? There's ways for all of us to connect and play at the same time or whatever. Someone will figure it out. I'm going to manifest it. Animal Crossing is my vibe. But yeah, I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You are most welcome. I'm always happy to be here. I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of hugs. I feel like I can talk to you forever, but this tickling on my neck ain't it. So again, you've made it. Be proud of yourself. No more looking to the past, only forward. Keep going. You deserve it. Love you all, and I will talk to you soon.